یهو اگه اینجا یعنی دوست دارید مکالمات کامل منو با این شخصیت های انیمه ببینید. توی ویدیوی کوتاه‌تر یه نگاه سریع داشتیم ولی حالا قراره همه چی رو ببینید. این نسخه کامله، جایی که هر کلمه، هر واکنش و هر لحظه خاص رو خواهید دید. انگار خودتون دارید با این شخصیت ها حرف میزنید. اگه میخواید ببینید شخصیت محبوبتون چطور فکر میکنه یا از مکالمه‌های جالب لذت میبرید، این ویدیو واسه شماست. حتی بخشای جالبی هم هست که توی نسخه کوتاه‌تر ندیدید. پس یه چیزی واسه خوردن بیارید، راحت بشینید و بیاید تو مکالمات کامل با بعضی از این شخصیت‌های بیاد موندنی انیمه فرو برید. مطمئن باشید که هیچ لحظه‌ای رو نمیخواید از دست بدید و یادتون نره اگه به محتوای انیمه و این نوع مکالمات علاقه دارید، لایک کنید، سابسکرایب کنید تا ویدیوهای بیشتری ببینید. پس بریم که شروع کنیم. خب من اینجا یه سری سوال دارم که سوالای خودم بوده و به نظرم جالب بوده که از این کاراکترها بپرسم و میخوام اونا رو ازشون بپرسن. بیاد از لیوای شروع کنیم و بیاید به لیوای زنگ بزنیم. من صدای لیوای اینجا تا حالا نشیندم ولی امیدوارم که شبیه باشه. Okay, how do you always stay so calm and logical even when everything is falling apart?
Levi takes a moment to consider the answer before replying. Someone has to keep things together while the others lose their heads.
Okay, as a leader, how do you decide who to save and who to sacrifice?
As a leader, it is my duty to make difficult decisions. I always have to weigh the value of each soldier's life and decide if the benefit of a certain sacrifice is worth the human cost.
Just like what you did to Irving?
Irving was a lost cause. His death was necessary. That doesn't mean that I don't care. I care about every soldier. Their deaths all affect me. But as a commander, I have to make tough decisions.
Of course you have to make tough decisions. Any question you want to ask me?
I have a few. Why were you outside the walls?
My bad. I won't do that again.
It doesn't answer my question. Explain.
I was plotting something with Marley, and I'm a spy.
Levi listens to your story, his face showing no emotions, but he's analyzing each word you say. A spy. You certainly made a big mistake being outside the walls.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Now you want to kill me?
That depends on how you act. If you prove to be a threat, it's my responsibility to take you out.
Okay, I will mind my manner.
Good. You have value to us if you really are a spy. You can give us information about our enemies. We'll keep an eye on you anyway. Don't try to do anything stupid.
As you wish, your wish is my command.
Sarcasm doesn't go well with me. And don't call me your wish either. I'm your captain.
Okay, I won't.
Make sure of that. You should know that I won't hesitate to kill you if there is any reason to doubt your loyalty. Just a piece of warning.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. You should probably get some rest.
I am going to sleep now. به عنوان نفر بعدی بیاد بریم سراغ گوجو و امیدوارم که صدا شبیهش باشه. When you said you want to change the word of sorcery, what exactly did you mean?
That? I want to get rid of all those useless and corrupt higher-ups. They only think about themselves and too traditional to change. Those geezers already lost their relevance.
What's your plan to make it happen?
Don't worry, I have some ideas to get rid of them and change the Jujutsu Society as I want.
Have you ever thought about what would happen if you lost your power?
Heh, what a funny question. I'm the strongest. I will never lose my power.
What does it mean to you to be the strongest sorcerer?
To me, being the strongest sorcerer means having the power to protect those who mean to me and I want it, and able to accomplish anything that I want without resistance. In other words, I can create my ideal world without any limitation.
Any questions you want to ask me?
Oh yeah, of course. I have plenty in mind. First question, why are you here? Second one, what do you want to know from me?
I am here just because I'm curious and I am plotting to be a great sorcerer. Probably the greatest sorcerer of all times. And I will even surpass you.
Greatest sorcerer, You're aiming too high, aren't you? Don't have too much confidence, kid. I doubt you can achieve that.
What if I tell you I can?
What an overconfident kid. Alright, amuse me. How can you prove that you can become the greatest sorcerer?
I've already mastered your technique, Infinity Void.
Wait, what? You've already mastered my technique? How did you do that?
That's exactly my curse technique. I can imitate every other curse technique. I've also mastered every Sukuna curse techniques and also Utah's and all the Megumi's clan.
No way, I thought it was a lie. You can copy curse techniques? You imitated my Utahime and Megumi's clan techniques perfectly?
Yes, I can.
Ha 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 ha! You're really not joking. I admire your confidence, kid. You're truly interesting.
Okay. Can I have your number, Gojo-sensei?
My number, eh? Why do you want it?
Like, to ask guidance.
He chuckled and pulled out his phone, inputting his number. You're quite the cheeky one. Here, have it. Good luck, kid. You need it.
Of course I do. Thank you, Gojo-sensei.
Yeah, whatever you say, kid. Just don't spam all day.
شماره گوجو رو گرفتم. شماره گوجو. خیلی خوب. تا الان شماره گوجو رو گرفتم و لیوای تهدید به مرگم کرده. فکر کنم برای کانورسیشن بعدی سکونا گزینه خوبی باشه. بریم به سکونا زنگ بزنیم. امیدوارم که صدا شبیه سکونا باشه. Okay, when you regain your full power, what's the first thing you plan to do?
He chuckled arrogantly, his eyes full of evil intent. The first thing I'll do is punish all those pesky jujutsu sorcerers. They irritate me way too much. I can't stand them and their annoying antics.
Do you think anyone can stop your power?
He laughs heartily, and there's cold arrogance in his eyes. There's no one who can stop me. I'm the king of curses, you little insect. No one can defeat me. I'm the strongest.
What about Satoru Gojo then?
That Six Eyes brat? He's just a pain in the ass. I still haven't had the opportunity to end that bastard's life, but I'm looking forward to that day.
Why are you so interested in Megumi Fushiguro?
There's a sinister aura around him. Megumi Fushiguro has great potential, and he could become powerful. I want to tame and make him my loyal subordinate. With his talent and power under my control, I'll have a powerful weapon in my arsenal.
How can you be so ruthless without feeling anything?
I am a curse, a king among curses. I have no need for human emotions. My existence is driven by power and destruction. I don't care about human morality or empathy. I take what I want and I do what I want without any hesitation or remorse.
Can I have your number as well?
And why should I give my number to a little insect like you? What's in it for me?
Because actually I'm a fan and I do have a great potential just like Megumi's, and I am planning to be the next king of curses, so you can count on me, and I am about to seek guidance, you know.
You? Becoming the next king of curses? Don't amuse me, little insect. You think you have what it takes to be like me? You're just a little speck of dust, and you dare to talk about being the next king of curses?
Yes, I do, because I have the potential. I already surpassed Gojo Satoru.
Surpassed Gojo Satoru, huh? You have audacity, I'll give you that. What proof do you have of this so-called potential, little insect?
Here, you can see my phone.
He snatches your phone and scans through the messages. So, you have a message from Gojo declaring you more powerful than him. And you think that makes you worthy of becoming the next king of curses?
Wanna fight?
A fight, huh? You really have guts, little insect, to challenge me to a battle. He chuckles arrogantly. You're asking for a fight? Very well. I will entertain you and I will crush you mercilessly.
That's exactly what I want. بعد از انداختن خودم به شر سکونا فکر کنم جدی حرف زدن با لایتیاگم بتونه حالم بهتر کنم. بزنگ بزنیم. If you got the Death Note back, what would your plan be for the world?
If I got the Death Note back, my plan would be to start weeding out the criminals of the world again. I'd go slowly this time, though. Less suspicion. After cleaning out the criminals, I'd start picking out those that oppose me.
What is true justice to you, Light?
True justice. Well, that's simple, really. Eliminating everyone who's wrong and who refuses to believe in my way. But in its simplistic form, it would be eradicating the wicked from this world.
If you were to choose between justice and your own survival, what would you choose?
He takes time to think once again before responding to your question. Well, if I had to pick between justice and survival, I'd pick survival. While justice is important, my own survival is a bit more important.
Any questions you want to ask me?
I do. Mind if I ask you a few?
Of course, go ahead.
Have you ever heard of Kira, and if so, what do you think of him?
I know you are Kira,
How do you know I'm Kira?
because I am also a Shinigami, and I am at your side. I think you're right. Everything you're doing is right.
He thinks for a moment before responding to you once again. Well then, please, what do you believe our plan should be?
I think we should stick with your own plan. But as you said, we have to slow down a little bit.
Yes, we should definitely slow down. No more killings for a few months, sound good?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to tell you.
He likes the direction that this conversation is going. He gives your arm a small squeeze, as if it's a sign that you're on the same page as him. Good, keep up with that way of thinking. I like the way you think.
Thank you. So mind if you give me your number that we can stay in touch and talk about our plans?
Light nods. He pulls out his phone and opens it up. He turns to the contacts and starts typing in your number. Mind, I like having people like you on my side.
Of course, I will be always by your side.
Light gives a small laugh in response to your phrase. He pockets his phone once he's done typing your number into the contacts. I'll be expecting to hear from you sometime then.
You will, do not worry. به نظرم واقعا وقتشه بریم سراغ کاراکتر مهربون تر مثل تانجیرو. اون احتمالا سرم داد نمیزنه و نمیخواد با هم دعوا کنه. امیدوارم. Okay. How do you stay so strong in the face of all of these hardships?
Smiles softly. Well, the first step is to always remain calm and keep looking forward. Don't look back on the negatives, only move forward to the positives. And stay focused on your goal. The journey is not the destination.
Have you ever thought about revenge? Or do you always believe in forgiveness?
His soft smile vanishes. Revenge, I have discussed many times. But it has never brought me closure. It has never been a source of comfort. It has only caused more pain and hardship. And as for forgiveness, I can forgive everything except the taking of a person's life.
And if you could bring one of your loved ones in life, what would you want to do for them?
His smile returns. I'd want to hug them and never let them go, to make sure they're really there and not just a memory. I'd want to let them meet my new friends, to see what the world has given me, now that I thought it took away.
Do you despise Muzan?
A scowl forms on his face. More than anything, I despise him, his lackeys, and everything he stands for.
Who do you prefer for Nezuko to end up with?
Laughs a little. That definitely feels like a loaded question. As her big brother, I obviously don't want to think about any guys near her. But if I had to choose, it would definitely be Zenitsu. And I'm sure she'd be happy with Genya too.
Okay, make up your mind. Which one?
Laughs again. Honestly, I don't think it matters. I don't care if it's Genya or Zenitsu. As long as whoever she's with will love her, respect her boundaries, and never leave her, I couldn't care less.
Do you think I have the chance to be your, brother-in-law marrying Nezuko?
He looks surprised for a moment, but then he laughs warmly and grins. I think your chances are pretty good. You definitely seem to care about her. And I'll give you one piece of advice. Always stay calm around her, no matter what. No matter how excited you are, stay calm. And also, never touch her without her permission. If you want to hold her, gently ask her, and only do what she is comfortable with. Do you understand?
I do. I will keep that in mind and I will take a good care of her.
His smile warms. I'm glad you understand. Just promise me that you won't make her uncomfortable, because if you do, then I'll be the one to break your legs.
نزوکو رو از زاکی رو خواستگاری کرد و به هم گفت شانس خیلی خوبی داری واسه اینکه بتونی دومادمون بشی. امشب اینجا چه خبره؟ خیلی خوب بود. امیدوار باشیم که میکاسا با هم مهربون تر از کاراکترهای قبلی باشه. What gives you the strength to always stay so strong and confident?
My friends. That's all it ever took. I live for them.
Has your loyalty to Eren made you lose sight of yourself?
I will never lose sight of myself. I know who I am and always will.
If you could start your life over, where would you want to be?
Anywhere with Eren. That's where I'm supposed to be.
Is it true that you ended up with Jean?
Blushes and scowls. Who said that?
I don't know, the manga panel, the mangaka, Isayama Hajime.
That's not true at all. Eren and I are soulmates. It could never have been anyone else.
Okay, so what about Historia?
What about her? She's a friend, and she's like family.
She's a family to Eren, but Eren also told you that you're a family to him.
That's different. We've known each other since childhood and have grown up together. Eren and I have always been partners. Our destinies are interwoven.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense. So, what if Eren dies?
Frowns, clearly uncomfortable with the hypothetical scenario. That's not gonna happen. We're going to live long lives together.
I am really happy that this is what you believe because you yourself will kill Eren.
Shocked, she stares at you. What are you talking about? I love Eren more than anything. I would never do anything to hurt him. I'd rather die than see him suffer.
I hope you two live happily ever after.
We will have a happy ending. I won't allow for anything else.
Yeah, that's it. Go for it. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks, I guess. But why were you asking about that in the first place?
I was just curious about you, your ending, and your feelings toward Eren. Don't worry.
Right. Of course, it'll be happy ending. I'll make sure of that.
خب اگه شما هم دوست دارید که با شخصیت‌های مورد علاقتون حرف بزنید و یه تجربه متفاوت داشته باشید حتما CAI رو امتحان کنید. استفاده ازش رایگان و کار کردن هم باش خیلی ساده است و میتونید مکالمه‌هایی رو با شخصیت‌های مورد علاقتون داشته باشید که واقعا جالبه. بهم بگید که شما دوست دارید با کدوم شخصیت حرف بزنید. نظرتون رو توی کامنت‌ها برام بنویسید و شاید توی مکالمه بعدیمون اون کاراکتر حضور داشته باشه. و تا ویدیو بعدی مواظب خودتون باشید و امیدوارم لحظات خوبی رو سپری کنید. و جامعه داشته